What's going on, trading family? So this video, we're gonna go on trading psychology. I like doing this for you guys because it's not a lot of information out there that could help you understand with this type of knowledge, right? So we're gonna talk about trading like it's a casino. Most traders trade like they're gambling in a casino, and I want you guys to stop doing this, okay? Because we look at trading as if it's just this easy thing. Like, soon as we just hit a button, we're just going to print a whole lot of money, just like a casino, right? We have the expectations of making money, but is that really the goal? I want to tell you guys, is trading something that you really love, or is it an addiction? Are you obsessed with getting better at this craft, or you're just addicted, right? Got to ask yourself these things, because when people go to a casino, obviously the goal is to make money. But do they work on their craft in gambling? Probably not, right? But they have this desire of just making all of this money effortlessly, that it's just possible, right? And I want you guys to think about the percent of people that win at a casino every single day. Do you think that number is extremely high, or that number is extremely low? What do people do at a casino? They just sit there, they just hit a button and just hope that they get lucky, right? Even if they make money, do they just take the money and go, or they win and just say, I can make more. I can make so much more, and then give it back and then find themselves losing all the money they made. It don't matter the number. A person can win $100 or even 1,000. 99% of them end up giving it back because it's an addiction. This is how we treat trading. We treat trading like it's an addiction, like it's a casino. You're not learning the craft to get better in order to do this for the rest of your life. Most people are trading like they could just get that one lucky break, and it doesn't work that way. It's consistency. It's like building a house brick by brick. You got to learn this, you got to get better at that, you got to work on risk management. It's so much pieces that you got to put into this puzzle to get better as a trader. What I love to tell members in a private group, right? Each and every one of us have a puzzle in our life that we have to put together to get better at something. The problem is, we're looking at somebody else's puzzle, wondering if we could put the same pieces they put in. And it doesn't work that way. Because when we're dealing with money, we all come from different backgrounds, different countries, different families, right? We come from different type of education when it comes with money. But how does society sees money, right? And we all treat it the same way. And this is why when we're trading like it's a casino, we're trading like it's luck. We're just hoping that we get an outcome. Just like the mindset of somebody that sits down and pulls the lever and just hope that they win. We do the same thing when it comes to trading. You sit down, you look at a chart, you look at price action, you look at candles only, you just enter buy and sell and hope that you win. There's no strategy behind it. Even if you do win, you get that lucky break. What happens afterwards? There's no consistency because it's not a skill that you're developing. So everybody that starts out in this journey is acting on pure luck and how majority of society looks at it. The reason why most of us fail is because we don't look at this as something we have to develop and get better with through time. If you want to be a doctor, you know the steps in order to become a doctor. You want to be a basketball player, you know what it takes and the steps in order to make it to the NBA. You want to be a football player, you understand the steps. You want to be a chef, you understand the steps. But when it comes to trading, we don't understand that step, right? So you have to look at yourself inside out. You have to look at your heart posture, understand, are you addicted, or you're just obsessed with getting better? Because if you're obsessed with this, you'll fall in love with educating yourself about the markets. You're gonna love understanding about economics, fundamentals, economic data, central bank speakers, because this is what moves the markets. These are the little things that helps you in your journey to actually become a better trader, right? But if you just continue the route of hopes, gambling, Hopefully this one trade changes my life. This is why people never get over that ledge. This is why people just stay in that same circle. It doesn't matter the amount of prop firms you buy, right? All you're doing is making them rich because they know that majority of traders don't have a plan. Because as a trader, there's no educational system, like besides probably my group, right? Where I break everything down for you guys. But even before me, it's not like we could go to college to become a professional trader. So we don't understand the steps. We don't know the steps. We just think that this is the easiest way possible to get rich. Just like people hoping to go to a casino one day and just make money. This is the problem. You learn to overcome that. Your journey is going to go in a total different direction. But if you continue to not change, you're going to eventually go downhill so much, right? Because you're just thinking about quick, fast, and easy money. This is what society had. That's how they want us to think: quick, fast, and easy, right? And this is why people jump from Forex to meme coins and every situation possible just to make quick, fast money. It doesn't work that way. It takes time. You got to mold yourself. What kind of person are you trying to be, right? The success is not going to come before the reward. We think that, oh, if I could get better at trading, then I'll be a better person. And it doesn't work that way. You got to be the best version of yourself first. Then the outcome of money and your life that you want is going to come after that. Who is the person that you got to become? How are you going to become that? What is your daily habits? Because if you are undisciplined in your personal life, you undisciplined with money, you're most likely going to be an undisciplined trader. If you go to a casino and you come in with $100 and you find a way to end that, you make $300 on top of the 100. Now you got 400. Are you the type to take that money and say, okay, I won for the day, I'm out? Or you're the one that says, well, I could put in 200. Hopefully I could turn this 200 to 1,000. You lose the 200. Then what's going to happen next? Oh, you know what? Let me try to make that back. Let me put the other 100. Then you lose that 100. Then you're down to the $100 you started off with. Oh, please, let this last 100 make all my money back. And then you lose everything. That is, which one are you, right? Because if that's how you are in a casino, this is why in trading, you're over leveraging. This is why profit is never enough. You can make the most money you ever made in a day and give it back, just like the mindset of a person at a casino, right? So when you understand this stuff, it all starts out with outside of the markets. Could you work on being disciplined? Could you work on gratification, like being just gratitude? Like if I make $5, I'm happy about that because there's somebody else blowing their whole account. There's somebody else that can't even make $5. But when you make $5, you say that's not enough. But are you satisfied with just winning? If you go to a casino, you start off with $1,000. If you make $50, are you considering yourself a winner or not? Because that's the psychology part behind it. We treat trading like it's gambling, and it's not, right? So things to help you get better at this. Discipline. We all understand what that is, but are you actually applying it daily? Do you have a routine for trading? Do you have an entry setup, right? Do you understand? Do you have reasons to enter trades? Because if you work on reasons, that's what reduced trading from being more like gambling. Like, of course, everybody's going to say, oh, trading is gambling. But if you wait for reasons to enter trades, it's not. The probabilities are more on your side, more likely than not, right? If I'm waiting for economic data, a news event, a fundamental headline, right? When I understand this stuff and I understand how it actually moves the markets, I'm moving with the markets. I'm moving with the momentum, with the timing. That's not gambling. That's stacking the probabilities higher in your favor. In the beginning, everything is 50-50, like pulling that lever. Either you're going to win or lose, right? But the majority is going to lose. The odds are against you. But the more you stack that 50% on your side, economic data, news events, technical analysis, entry strategies, like if you stack all of those favors with you, That's how you can start being more consistent and then working on risk management. And I'm gonna talk about risk management in another video because of how important this is in order to stay profitable, right? It's not just about courses, it doesn't matter what you learn. If you don't use proper risk management, you're never gonna last in this game. But hopefully this video is helpful for you guys. Please like and give this a subscribe, share this with a fellow trader as well. If you guys have any comments, you wanna help others that watch this video, in the comment section, just post your journey, like the stuff that you went through, the stuff that is hard, how you overcame it, right? Because people need to hear more stories like this. Have a good one, guys.